Carz, you've been all around the world with fighters. Have you ever been to Dubai?
No, my first time to Dubai actually. Yeah, I have been all around the world, but this is a great opportunity. First time in Dubai, and it's looking forward to it.
And one of the biggest things, and before that, I want to ask you, King in the Ring, world renowned. Now we're getting our fighters noticed. Do you think that King in the Ring has been the instigator of that?
Oh, massively. The work that Jason and Anna have done to get King in the Ring out there, not just in New Zealand and Australasia, but the world is paying off. I mean, you see right from the start with Israel and Dan and stuff like that. You know, UFC have taken notice. Dana White watches, but it's a huge platform, and I mean, if fighters from Aotearoa want to be noticed and want to make a future in this, then King in the Ring should be the first step to taking on the world, you know.
Yeah, of course, Dave, double winner of King in the Ring and a fighter on Glory. But this is even a step up from that.
I think so. With Dave hasn't fought for a year now. I'll be up this month, and I think coming off the loss and the time off, Glory was huge for him. It was a massive step. I mean, it was from going from King in the Ring to Glory on the world stage, then having the break. This opportunity with such a massive card and opponent, it's going to be probably a bigger step for Dave.
Tell us a little bit about your opponent, because he's got a lot of credentials.
Yep, Bruno Chavez, one championship contracted fighter, Glory fighter. Also, Alex Pereira's UFC fighter's main sparring partner and stablemate. So that alone says a lot. He's had 59 fights, 6 losses. Boxing, MMA, kickboxing, very good fighter, and probably the tallest opponent Dave's going to fight to date. 6'6", very fast, very good opponent. But you know, Dave will be ready.
You had plenty of warning, you know, enough time to have a good camp.
Yep, probably timing with Christmas didn't help. We didn't do much over Christmas, but coming here, and Dave's been really good. Obviously, Christmas eating and stuff like that, he had to knock that off a bit. But we've had heaps of warning and a good slow build up. You know, everything's obviously intensifying now as we get closer. But yeah, it's been good.
I had a bit of a yarn to him before. He said he's going to go into this fight lighter and a lot fitter than he did when he made his Glory debut.
Yeah, 100%. I think learnt a lot from the Glory fight. You know, what it takes to go to that next level. You know, it's pretty hard to get Dave's fights over here, and when you get to that level, the opponents increase, and obviously everything else has to step up too, with fitness and weight loss and stuff like that. And again, Christmas could have been a backward step for him, but he's been really good with his eating. So yeah, he is light and he's training really well.
One of the things that has been, I would say a bugbear, but something that he hasn't handled well has been the press and the coverage, and he's a shy man. He likes to do his talking in the ring.
Yeah, 100%. I think with Dave, he's starting to realise now, with moving forward, there's no backward steps now. I mean, the opponents and the shows are just going to get bigger and bigger, and unfortunately for him, the attention and the media coverage, and they're obviously going all in with the show in Dubai. Alpha Fight Series based in Australia, but they're moving it to Dubai with some big fighters on there, and a lot of promoting comes with it, especially with the fighters. So unfortunately, that's part of the package. You just got to get used to it.
Talk a little bit about Dubai, because that's where the money, you know, the golf and the motor racing, everything is, you know, bigger and better there. Now, can you see this being an ongoing thing, hopefully for New Zealand fighters?
I think so. Another good platform for Aotearoa and probably fighters around the world. There is definitely a lot of money there, so they can invest heavily to make sure that the show's going off. I mean, there's a lot of boxing and MMA there now, and like you say, other sports like golf. I think this is the first of many to come, and the 3 Kiwis on the show will definitely represent and make a mark again, just like UFC and other sports.
Dave also mentioned when I was talking to him about the camp, the good sparring that he's got. The gym here seems to be full at the moment, and you've got some good fighters coming through.
We're really lucky. You know, we were renowned for having a good stable of heavyweights that went a bit bare for a few years, but the last couple of years we've grown a real good stable of super heavyweights that have been really good sparring partners. We've got Phyllis Sika, who's fighting for a New Zealand title next month. We've got Dave, who just won a 4-man last year. Also Lethal, who's been one of his main sparring partners, just with height. Just need to explain to him once how Bruno fights, and he's been sparring him exactly that. And combined with obviously some other heavyweights, it's been really good for Dave, and it's helping with his camp.
It sounds like everything's on target. Are you happy?
I'm happy.
If you're happy, I'm happy too, mate.
Thanks,
and can't wait to see the results of all your hard labour. And hopefully this is going to be the first of many trips to Dubai and the big money.
Fingers crossed. Thanks, Tony.
Cheers.